Hi, I'm here at the 2022 Global Online Marketplaces Conference in Miami with Ron from Kevel. So Ron, thank you very much for joining me today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thank you for sponsoring the conference, so we're
Yes.
very, very grateful for that.
Absolutely.
Now, my first question is, what does Kevel do?
Yeah, so Kevel's a suite of APIs that allows sites and apps to build their own ad server. And what marketplaces are mainly using us for is to build a sponsored products listing product that allows advertisers to easily come on and buy these promoted spots to compete with like an Amazon or an Etsy or someone like that who's already done that in the marketplace.
Okay, so take me through an example of how someone would use your product.
Yeah, so engineers will typically come to us and they'll want to be able to, they'll get that directive from the top saying, hey, we want this new revenue stream of ads. And an engineer will take our APIs, they'll implement it in and be able to get this sponsored listings platform up and running in a matter of a couple weeks. So an example would be like OfferUp is one of our customers.
Yep.
OfferUp came in and wanted to be able to list a set of cars or any object that a seller wants to sell to local people, right? So they wanted to do it within a radius of about 30 miles, right? So we had to be able to take all that information and say, all right, this user is now searching for a car within 30 miles. Now, what's the best promoted post to generate additional revenue for OfferUp within that range? And we do all the decisioning and all of the logic in the back end and targeting to that specific user.
Okay, and where do you source the advertising from?
Yeah, so the marketplaces actually do that. The best part about marketplaces is it's two-sided. So they have all of the people who are selling and they want to be able to promote their listings to the top so it can actually get sold either faster or at a better price. So they come in and be able to set their own price of how much they want to bid on that specific spot, and then it gets funneled up in the search rankings based on what you search for specifically.
So I, as an advertiser, OfferUp is in this example, I want to push my listings to a certain segment of their site, and then I just bid the price I want to pay.
Yep.
In that outcome, and then and OfferUp keeps the money, or do you take a cut of that money in that process?
No, we're just an infrastructure platform, so we're kind of like an AWS type model where you use our APIs to kind of build up the infrastructure in order to run this auction and all the targeting that comes along with it, and then they reap the benefits and get all the revenue for it in a pretty high margin way.
Oh, I like how the business works. Now, how's the last couple of years affected your business?
Yeah, well, so marketplaces have really needed to find a way to generate additional streams of income and revenue. So they've really come to us, and ads have kind of become a big thing. I mean, you even see it outside of marketplaces with like Netflix, for example. They need to start running ads, and to do so is really, really hard, and it takes a really long time to do it. So they're coming to us to kind of streamline that process, and it's really allowed us to scale up quite nicely over the last couple of years because we were always ahead of this market, and now we're at a spot where people are really needing to get in on this, and we're there to help them launch it really, really fast. So
how fast is fast? If I said, you know what, I've got a marketplace, I've got 1 million visits, I don't know, per month, and I really want to, and I'm not going to get super complex in my targeting, but I want to get it up and running.
It's pretty simple. I mean, it's usually it really depends between like 2 to 6 weeks is what I usually say, but like a really good example of that is Cherish. They're a marketplace for unique furniture. They came to us a couple years ago and launched a sponsored listings platform in 2 weeks with one engineer. So it's pretty quick.
So if you're focused, you can get this up and running.
Yeah, it really depends on how big the company is and where their priority is and all that, but for the most part, it can be done pretty quickly if it's pretty basic.
Well, Ron, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for coming to thank you for sponsoring the conference, and it's been a pleasure to learn more about what Kevel does.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.